You don't feel any nationalism or any racism at all in Cambodia. It's amazing. I really fell in love with Cambodia because of this reason.
Muy pi bai bun pram muy pram pi pram bai pram boom.
Okay, guys, you already know it's your boy Austin Tukwa. So today, guys, I'm with. Can you please tell us your name, where you from, and how long you've been here in Cambodia?
Okay, my name is Peter. I'm from Moldova. I've been in Cambodia for 3 years now.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from the UK and I've been living in Cambodia for 6 years now.
My name is Olta. I'm from Albania and I've been here for a year and a half, living and working in Phnom Penh.
My name's George. I'm from England, Nottingham, and I've been in Cambodia for 3.5 years.
My surname is Wong. I come from Malaysia. I'm Malaysian, Chinese. I live in Cambodia for almost close to 2 years. I used to be in Sihanoukville for 10 months and I come to Phnom Penh 6 months. So I work here.
My name is Sophie. I'm actually from We Watch Cambodia, and I've actually been in Cambodia for like 7 years.
Wow, that's a long time, man. Sophie, my name is Austin, and I'm happy to have you. Thank you so much. I have a couple of questions to ask you about Cambodia.
Okay.
So, the first question is, what is your first impression of Cambodia?
Time when I come to Cambodia, I find it so peaceful and calm place, you know. I don't know, I've been in many countries in the world, but when I come here, I feel like Cambodia has like special different energy. Like I was stuck in Siem Reap, so especially Siem Reap is very quiet, very relaxed place with the good people, and I feel like fuck, it's so calm here. It's so comfortable, so relaxed place, you know. I was used to stuck here before. I come for 1 week to Cambodia, but stuck here for almost 3 years now. And I fell in love with this country, to be honest. I decided to spend the rest of my life in this country. Yeah, honestly, it was just accidentally. I was here, but after like 8 months in Cambodia, I was like, wow, it's beautiful country, it's beautiful culture, it's beautiful people.
My very first impression was when I came here in 2020. I was in Siem Reap. The main reason, the goal of the trip was to visit Angkor Wat, which is the biggest religious structure in the world. I was very amazed by the cultural heritage the country had to offer, and also by the hospitality of the people. I found the people very humble, very respectful, and very welcoming.
Well, 6 years ago when I landed, I remember I flew from Thailand, so I kind of expected the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I kind of expected to land and be in this big kind of concrete jungle. But no, I landed and I drove on the road 6 years ago. Now that road is incredible. But it was kind of like dusty on the other side. There weren't like the high-rise buildings and stuff. But what was my first impression? It was wild, dude. It was cool. It was incredible. It was very interesting to see how Southeast Asia is, and then Cambodia being like a part of that, if you know what I mean. Like
My first impression of Cambodia would be that it's a tropical paradise. When I first came here, I lived on Koh Rong as a tropical island with nothing like the city. It's just palm trees and beaches. So my first impression of Cambodia was of like a beautiful tropical natural environment.
They are very calm. They look at me like they are a lot of curiosity about me. So they are friendly, by the way. They are very friendly. Yes. And I want to share something interesting that I love the massage here. You know the blind, the blind people massage.
Yeah, the blind.
Yes, there's something impressed me, so I forgot to tell you that.
Okay, my first impression of Cambodia was that obviously Singapore. I'm actually from Singapore, so my impression of Cambodia is like I've never actually heard of Cambodia until I've been given a chance by my friend to come here for work. and then I'm beginning to love the country. So I've been here for like 7 years.
What is the culture shock here?
The culture shock. So I think the culture shock for most Europeans or Westerners when you come to Asia is the same as all other Asian countries, but in Cambodia specifically, I would say that the culture shock is the food and the safety of Cambodia.
The tuk-tuk is here, where and there, you know. For me, it's tuk-tuk. So much convenience. You know, I can call anytime and go wherever I want to go. So there's about the transport.
Culture shock. I'm someone who does travel a lot in the world, and I've been living in this part of the Asia for quite a while. So I wouldn't say that I've experienced a big culture shock. However, of course, there are cultural differences between different nationalities, but I feel like what is the most important is to have an open-minded and embrace the differences that exist between cultures without judgment or without saying that is something wrong or something is better in our home countries. It's just different, so we need to embrace these differences that exist between our cultures.
Yes, but is like the negative? It can be the negative and the positive side of the culture shock.
I wouldn't say negative or positive because, again, I've been living abroad in a while for a long time and I do travel in different countries. So I prefer to not see things in whether negative or positive just because I come from a different background. Doesn't mean that the culture does in a wrong way or in a better way. I think it's just different. And the more you learn about the culture, you more embrace the knowledge and the people and the custom, then you do realize that there's nothing wrong or right. It's just different, and we need to learn to live with it, to embrace it, and to understand it. Most importantly,
Driving, man. Driving. I mean, I was like, I don't know if that's a culture shock, but yeah, just drive. Like, no one knows how to use a roundabout properly. That I think that would be.
I like about the ladies, very cultural. They keep their traditions. It's very important for the nation, I believe. If you talk about like I can say about the roads, it was shock for me because everyone drive how we want. There is no any rules. It's just everyone just house on the roads. Everyone pass like different way. And the funny thing, I realized if you will use the rules in this country, the driving rules, traffic rules, it's not work. It's like different organism. Like their traffic is like different organism where everyone feel each other and it's go like one flow all together. Yeah, it's what I can say.
Culture shock basically would be the difference of the work-life balance. So in Singapore, it's like really hectic. Every time it's about work, just work and work. But in Cambodia, when I started working, then it will be like, oh, you will have your days of work, and then like your free time is your free time.
Like day off.
Yeah, they are.
So in Singapore, you don't have day off.
We have day off, but we still work at the same time. So like, so it's not counted as like even when you're on leave, it's you still work at the same time. So that's the culture shock that I have, and I guess it's a lot of my local staff having to basically saying like, oh, it's the weekend, so I don't talk to work, don't talk about work to me, and then like I want to have my rest day. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like slowly trying to transition from like being a very work orientated person to like having a actual work life balance. Yeah.
What do you like about living here in Cambodia?
Um, I like the freedom. I like the countryside. Um, I like the people, obviously. The people are very nice. Like I have a team like that I work with, and everyone's so nice and genuine. I think that's one thing. And also, yeah, like the countryside. If you can leave Phnom Penh, the countryside is incredible. They're incredible. I think they would be my two things.
Uh, actually, everything. What most important for me as a foreigner is feeling welcome and feeling respected by the community. Whenever I need help or assistance, many of my Cambodians there are there for me to assist me. And I think this is very important as a foreigner in a foreign country to feel welcome, to feel respected, and to feel protected. But overall, I think the cities are beautiful, the culture, the heritage, whether it's like historical or religious, and the food is amazing. I try to keep my diet, but it's very hard to resist the Cambodian food. Overall, it's a very nice country to live in. The people are very respectful, they are very welcoming and very warming. So overall, like the whole experience, I really enjoy it here.
Living in Cambodia, the most important, as I say, is a peaceful, is a beautiful people, it's very friendly, foreign friendly country. I really feel here like I'm at home. I never feel like any kind of discrimination or stuff. We're very welcome for the any nation in the world to come here and feel them safe like home.
Basically, it's a really relaxed country. So I can just go anywhere. People are really friendly, and basically the food is a lot of different from Singapore, but it's simple and it's delicious. So I think it's more of having to being able to meet different people at the same time.
So compared to my country, I can meet a lot of different person from different country. There's and also working in the company can have meet up with different country people. So it's about the social network. That's why I'm here. It's a different kind of experience, life experience.
I like in Cambodia, the things that I like about living in Cambodia is the people. Cambodian people are very warm hearted and welcoming and very accepting of other cultures and other countries. You don't feel any nationalism or any racism at all in Cambodia. It's amazing. I really fell in love with Cambodia because of this reason. You can almost integrate into the Cambodian society and become Khmer within a couple of weeks just because the people are so welcoming. Yeah.
Wow, wow, this is good. I love it. So what do you do for fun here in Cambodia?
Free time, I enjoy to just walk in the city. The riverside here is amazing. You can touch real the culture here in Riverside. You can try different like Cambodian food and stuff. You know, like same time like activities outside like curry room, Mandul curry place, Siem Reap, Angkor Wat. You know, like there's so many places to visit here. It's like you need to I don't know how many years to spend everywhere to really enjoy this country.
For fun, I try to explore different provinces of the country, whether it's the islands or whether it's like Siem Reap, Battambang, or the other provinces. I think it's very important to understand the country. More is by really exploring it, and I try to interact with locals as much as I can, even though there are language barriers. And if you notice, my Khmer is not good, so. But on top of that, besides traveling, trying to explore other differences, I try to also connect with the foreign community in here and maybe go to different restaurants, try different food, different cuisines, you know, try to embrace the culture as much as I can.
For fun in Cambodia, I like to explore. I like to explore the nature. The islands is a good place, or in Kampot, Bokor Mountain, anywhere where there's jungle, I like to explore.
Motorbike rides, on the weekend. Like tomorrow, I'm going on a tour around like Prey Vang and King's Fai. Otherwise, like go to a pool, like a rooftop pool, bit of drinking, or just like staying at home with my girlfriend and cooking some nice food.
Fun. I can say I'm enjoy food a lot. Food.
Okay, you eat food for fun, like drinking.
Yeah. Social networking, and I
Okay.
do a lot some cycling here and there in the city. Yeah. Do that.
For fun, basically I try to go to the gym often, And then on the weekends, I'll try to meet my friends for drinks and stuff like that. Other than that, then I'll bring my dogs out for like fun, like playground and stuff like that, swimming sessions and things like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What is your favorite Khmer food?
I always say it wrong. I always say it wrong. So it's call, like call. I think
I don't know about that. Maybe Khmer people will know.
it's like a breakfast soup, like rich. It's got like pumpkin in it. It's got some beef. It's really rich. You can have it with noodles or with a baguette. Like I will say it one more time, and your edit will be great. For me saying it one more time. Call. I think.
Call. I don't know about that, but
It's like
let's see.
bread soup, dude. It's delicious. It's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite Khmer food. I have two. Can I say two? Sure. Okay. So my first favorite would be the pork chop rice, and then the second one would be fish amok. I love it. I love it. I can eat it every day.
My favourite Khmer food. My favourite Khmer food is baba.
Oh boy.
You don't know baba?
I don't know. I never heard of that name.
Baba. It's the best Cambodian dish, in my opinion.
How does it look like?
It's rice porridge. In the mornings and at some special times in the afternoon, you can find baba. It's chicken or fish. It's rice porridge. It's just a rice soup with chicken and some bean sprouts and a few vegetables inside. But it's so amazing. It warms your heart and it's good for a hangover. It's amazing food. It's my favorite dish. It's the most simple dish in Cambodia. It's the most basic thing you can find on the street every morning, early in the morning, and it's the best.
Papaya salad, and there's some raw fruit, the veggie.
What's the name?
I'm sorry, I don't know the name. I just really don't know the name.
Okay.
Favorite food, beef lok lok. I really enjoy it, and fish amok. But I would choose beef lok lok most, like on top of any other food.
Favorite my food? Do you want me to see the prohok? You know, prohok is like kind of very special Khmer food. Like first of all, when you will try it, you will say like, "Oh my God, it smells so bad." But years by years, it's like very good food. You know, at the same time, amok, fish amok, is very traditional food. They bring it with the banana leaves. It's like very taste nice and it's delicious.
Yeah, that's good. So, can you speak Khmer?
Bong I can speak tick tick. Yeah. ខ្ញុំស្ទើរ Cambodia 3ឆ្នាំ not speak Tran, but okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you count from 1 to 10 in Khmer?
Oh yeah, I can. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah.
That's good.
Moi pi by buan bram moi bram bi bram by bram buan dop.
Wow.
Like bong, un, akon, sustai, chomipso.
Nice. So, can you count from 1 to 10 in Khmer?
Challenging, but I can try. I think is muy pi bai bun pram muy pram pi pram bai pram boom.
Yeah. You try. You count from 1 to 8, which is good.
Moi bi bai bun pram moi pram bi pram bai pram bun dop.
Wow. Can you speak Khmer?
I only can stick tick tick.
That's good. So, can you count from 1 to 10 in Khmer?
No, sorry, I can't.
Can you try?
I can't. I don't know.
Wow, this is good. I love it. So, can you speak Khmer?
Okay, so I can speak Khmer a little bit, but I can't hold like actual full conversation, but I can get myself by. So ordering food, getting a tuk-tuk, or yeah.
That's good. So, can you count from 1 to 10 in Khmer?
1 to 10. Okay. Mui bi bai bun pram, pramui pram pi pram bai pram bun dok.
Wow. Yes, this is good. This is. The last question is, if you should describe Cambodia in one word, what word would you use?
Okay.
In one word, accommodating. Accommodating.
Accommodating.
Yeah.
Generous, maybe, is a word. So yeah, generous, generous.
For me now, it's home. It's home.
Friendly, simple.
I would say very hospitable.
It's perfect.
About Cambodia, I can say the kingdom of wonder, definitely. Wonderful things happens here, and sometimes you're not expected things happen. About the people, I can say, like, I can describe in one word: relaxed, chill people. I can say friendly. It's more like calm, relaxed. Yeah.